Hi everyone. Hi Bailey, Valerie, Olive, Athena, and Hendrix. Well, here we are outside again under a pine tree in our backyard. Now, a pine tree is a kind of tree called an evergreen. Remember, these green pine needles, they stay on all winter, but look what's starting to grow here. Those are the very beginning of pine cones. Now, what are pine cones all about? Well, in order to make new trees, the older trees have to make seeds. And the seeds somehow get onto the ground and they get moved around to various different places. And if the seeds take root, they could make new trees. Now, the pine trees make a lot of seeds, but they have to protect the seeds while they're growing. And here's how they do that. And this is especially true for most evergreen trees. The seeds develop inside these, which are called pine cones. And these grow from a very, very tiny size like this, and they grow up to a bigger and bigger and bigger size until they get to something like this. And the seeds are inside the cones where they're protected. Also, the cones have some of them do at least, have little spikes that are sticking out there. And if you try to eat them, it's going to hurt. They're going to stick you. Not all of the pine cones are the same size because not all of the pine trees are of the same kind. This one has those little spikes on them. This one does not. This is what these pine cones are going to look like at the end of the growing season. These obviously we did not pick now. These are left over from last fall when the pine cones fell off the tree onto the ground, and some of them got picked up and taken inside, believe it or not, for Christmas decorations. You can spray them with nice frosty white paint or whatever, and they look nice up on the mantle with pine boughs and so forth. But this is how the pine cones get their start, and they go bigger and bigger until they end up like these. Then they fall to the ground, and eventually the seeds come out, and we have new pine trees. Okay? So that's just one of many examples of how seeds help plants make new plants. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. Until next time then, bye-bye.